Hello, my name is Arcelia Marquez, and my film review will be over the 1993 crime drama Blood In, Blood Out. This film is directed by Taylor Hackford, who also directed a number of films including Ray starring Jamie Foxx and well-known Latin-themed film La Bamba starring Lou Diamond Phillips. The budget for this well-known masterpiece is estimated to be $35 million and profited $4,496,583 domestically. The title of this film is Blood In, Blood Out. However, it was originally released to the public as Bound by Honor due to the LA riots in the 90s. The film is based on real-life experiences of award-winning American poet and writer of Chicano descent, Jimmy Santiago Baga. Baga is a memoirist and has even published the screenplay of this film. His background contains the many struggles of being a Chicano in America, such as drugs, gang violence, and social injustice, all of which are depicted in this film. I believe this is a great contribution because the audience is able to experience an accurately represented Chicano community.
Vatos locos forever, carnal. Let's go!
The setting of this film is in East Los Angeles, a highly Chicano-populated city. The beginning credits of this film introduces the many mise-en-scène elements needed to create this Chicano film, including the music, the costumes, and the art. The setting of this film also takes place in San Quentin State Prison. Here, the audience is introduced to the lifestyle of the inmates of the prison. Overrun by three racial gangs, this film gives the audience the experience of social injustice. Starring Jesse Borrego as Cruz, Benjamin Bratt as Paco, and Damian Chapa as Miklo, the three embark on a journey through self-awareness, heartbreak, triumph, and brotherhood. Having a lifestyle of gang violence, one incident changes the lives of all three characters, causing them to go down separate paths of more bad decisions, drug abuse, and reformation. The pivotal moment in this film causes Miklo to be sent to the San Quentin prison, where he is exposed to even more gang violence than he has ever been exposed to. This clip is an introduction to the lifestyle of the prisoners in San Quentin prison and also foreshadows Miklo's future as well. The effect that the pivotal moment has on Paco is very different than Miklo's. He is given the choice to enter the army instead of prison and afterwards continues his journey as a detective for the LAPD. This clip shows the effect that both of the characters' choices have on each other, as one decides whether to hang on to the past or let it go. In my opinion, Cruz's change of path is probably my favorite. After a life-changing event, Cruz turns to drug abuse. He is a Chicano artist and his paintings are illustrations of his family and friends. He takes pride in his culture. Even after losing teen little brother to a drug overdose, he expresses his pain through his art. Rather than letting his past go, he carries it through the paintbrush. Jason C. Johansson states in his article Notes on Chicano Cinema, the portrayal of Mexican in Hollywood has traditionally been degrading, insulting, and overly racist. I believe this film is a great example of what Johansson is stating because all three characters were casted as gang members, drug addicts, and low-life Chicanos. Racial issues, too, were introduced to the audience as well. Selena Sawaka, an interview with Moctezuma Esparza by Catherine F. Galan, it states the power of film is so profound that in deep recesses of our mind in the cortex, the experiences on screen are as powerful emotionally as the experiences in our lives. In this scene, Miklo talks about the meaning of Chicano. Although he is half white, Miklo embraces his Mexican blood. The color of his skin is what holds him back from being accepted by his own people, and this scene is very inspiring to the Chicano community and to those who struggle with the same situation as Miklo. Adding on to Galan's statement, all three characters are a representation of the many outcomes for gang members. One outcome is to stay on the path of gang violence, another is to completely change your path and forget the past entirely, and last is to use the troubled past to become a better person. I believe the producers of this film wanted to inspire the Chicano community by allowing the main characters to showcase the paths that they take after getting into life-changing situations. The film still shows what Chicanos go through and that there is always an alternate option other than the drug and gang path, creating a new era of Chicano cinema. In the article by Greg Barrios, A Cinema of Failure, A Cinema of Hunger, The Films of Efrain Gutierrez, he states, for every Chicano who gets educated, who aspires to greater heights, who leaves the streets, there are hundreds more who never leave, who never have the hope of leaving, who lives fast and die at an early age without the knowledge that there is another world out there. Miklo chose the path of bad choices with no hope of being freed from that lifestyle. After leaving prison on parole, he finds a job only to be cheated out of his checks. He is then forced to make money the best way he knows how, by selling drugs and committing armed robbery, which leads him back to prison. On the other hand, Paco and Cruz allowed themselves to get out of that lifestyle and pursue a better future. The film shows the audience that the Chicano community isn't always bound for failure.